I don't know. I think the free internet music is kind of appealing to me now. I think I've gotten used to it. Jenny here from Laughs Unlimited. I am here today with Patrick. Is it DeGuire? Is that right?
DeGuire.
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 Hello, Patrick. How are you
How you
doing?
how are you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing
Staying in
good.
trouble always.
Yep.
We have a date coming up at Laughs Unlimited, but it occurs to me this is your first headlining date at Laughs, like first headlining weekend.
Yes.
How
I'm
exciting!
excited. One of the first clubs that I ever performed at uh, was Laughs Unlimited, and I'm thinking this must have been late 90s,
Okay.
early 2000s, when it was obviously under different ownership. And I
Hmm.
remember opening, I think his name was Ronnie Kenny.
Okay.
I'm not sure if that name sounds familiar, but back in the day, the owner had a house that the comics would stay at,
Oh yeah.
and there was even a car for the comics to use, which obviously, with my loss of vision, I wasn't able to use.
Right. Okay.
But it was a piece of junk.
I
But
don't know.
yeah,
I think somebody else's car is a great time to try. No.
love it. But I had a lot of good fun. And then I came out to your club last year. I did
Hmm.
a spot on someone's show, and it was nice to be back
I think it
at
was
the
Jimmy
club. I'm
Earle's show,
definitely
right?
looking forward to coming out.
That was with Jimmy Earle, right?
Yeah,
On
yeah, I
his
think
show.
so. Yeah, yeah.
Nice. Yes. Yes. It's going to be a lot of fun. The things that I know about you most is you have like a huge tour that you do overseas for the troops.
Yeah, I've been putting together comedy shows, comedy tours for the troops for 20 plus years. I was just in Alaska, and then we were supposed to go to Greenland, and it got canceled because of weather. So
Oh,
we're going back in March, and then before Alaska, I was in the Middle East, and we had to cut the tour short because of what was going on out there. We were coming back from Jordan to Qatar, and I get a call telling me the base is being evacuated. So just hang tight when you get to Qatar, and then we'll fly you out to Djibouti. But things started getting really hot. So
yeah.
I was told, you know what, we don't want you to get stuck in Qatar. Plus, we're not on a base anymore because the base has been evacuated. So
Yeah.
let's just get you home, and we'll, you know, do it again sometime in the future.
And that's crazy. I love that all the you travel all over the place and you do comedy and all of this and unless you say it, which you talk about it, I think in your comedy a bit and it's on your bio, you wouldn't even know like loss of vision and whatever. It's not stopping you from doing any of that. Like you've been more places
No,
than
and
I have. I love that.
you know what, Jenny? You know what's so funny? Like, and I know we've ran into each other here and there, and I don't have the seeing eye dog or the cane.
Hmm.
And I think a lot of times people think, you know what, you're full of it. You got vision. But if you're on tour with me for
Mm.
a week or two, yeah, you start to realize, wait a minute, yeah, this guy, he's messed up. Yeah, there'll be many moments where it'll be like, yeah, ask
I was
Carlos,
gonna say, I know
the
Carlos
sound
has told me
engineer.
about it. Yeah.
Yeah, how many times he was helping me fill out forms.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Well,
but
and recently married, I heard. So that's
yeah,
you had her helping set up
on
your.
married on July 26th, and then I
Okay.
left on July 31st, and I took off to Guam, Japan, South Korea, and I think there might have been one other place. But yeah, I was
Hmm.
home for about 5 days, and then I took off. So
Without
yeah,
her.
without her.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep, that's comedy for you, and that's why.
That's why
That's
I'm
awesome.
on my second marriage. But
Yeah. Mhm.
but you know what?
That's-
I think the most important thing is communication. And look, she understands this is what I do. And
Right.
Jenny, if I'm home for too long, I get restless. And I think a lot of comedians definitely understand this.
Yeah.
And I think what I'm doing, performing for the troops, it's very, very special.
Hmm.
And look, I'm out there hustling, making money for the family, and at the same time, doing something that I think is very, very special.
That's awesome. That's great. I agree 100%. And I think that we should start filing comedian in the category with pilot and firefighter. If you want to be married part time, marry a comedian. A lot of time where you get to be single, and then they come in and you're married for a few days, and then they go off again. I think that's a great strategy. We should market that part-time relationships. I think we need to set up a dating site for that.
But yeah, and I tell you this too, Jenny, and for your
Mhm.
listeners, and I mean this sincerely. I think some of the most appreciative audiences that you'll ever perform in front of are military.
Yeah.
When you do a comedy club, people want to laugh, right? But when you
Yeah.
go overseas, they
They
need to
need
laugh.
to.
And
Mhm.
I tell you what, some of the most appreciative people that you'll ever perform in front of. I mean, it's such an honor to be able to do what I do. I don't take it for
That's
granted. And yeah.
that's awesome. That's great. And you get to travel, and you don't always go to the most exotic places, but you can say you've quote unquote seen the world. I mean,
Oh yeah. I mean, Jenny, if you look at my bio and you look at the list of countries
I
I've been to,
saw that. Yeah, it's amazing.
I
It's
mean,
awesome.
I mean, from the Bahamas, Caribbean to Iraq, Kuwait, I mean, and everything in between. So
Hmm.
yeah.
That's so cool. Well, perfect. That's our getting to know you part of the podcast, and now we get to the good to know. So, are you ready for a little bit of trivia?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Okay. How are you at trivia? Are you a trivia buff? Are you a fan? Are we
I'm good with history and good in sports.
okay? Well, we have a little mix of everything, and you see we've got a little scoreboard here at the bottom.
Okay.
It's not me against you. It looks like that, but it's just how many you got and how many you missed.
Okay.
So, first question is, what's the fourth number in pi?
Um 7.
It is one.
Oh, okay.
Three,
Yeah,
four, one,
math
four,
is
one.
not my strong
That's
suit.
okay. That's okay. They're not all math. Funny story is the next one is kind of math related. So, how many ounces are in a pound?
16.
Yeah, see, there you go. Woo, 1 and 1. You got
Woohoo!
it. All right, name 3 artists that have performed at the Super Bowl.
Janet Jackson,
Okay.
with Justin Timberlake,
Mm-hmm.
Snoop Dogg, Dr.
Mm-hmm.
Dre,
Okay.
Eminem, and
Okay.
then Bad Bunny.
Okay. Yep. Then the most recent one. Yeah. Which of those performances was your favorite?
Oh, come on. You need to go old school with Dre and Snoop and
Yeah.
Eminem.
That
Yeah.
was a great halftime show.
Oh,
It
yes.
definitely appealed to a generation of music that, yes, was great. Okay. Next question is, who is on the $2 bill?
Hamilton. Wait. Okay. One is Washington. 5 is Lincoln. Hamilton.
It's Thomas Jefferson.
Damn it.
Hamilton is on something though. Is it the $10 bill? He's on one of them,
Uh,
I think. All right, how are you
who's
with
on the
the
$2 bill again?
$2 bill?
Jefferson.
Is Thomas Jefferson? Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Now you know. See, good to
That's
know.
right.
Good to know. All right. What instrument does Animal play from the Muppets?
Ooh, good one. The horn.
Now he plays the drums.
Damn. Look.
I know.
Shoot.
I know. I thought it was the sax, but that's the Carlos. Who is it that does the sax?
I think it's the big guy with the big jaws. I think his name's Lockjaw or something like that. And then Ralph, the dog, plays the piano.
Oh yeah, Ralph is the one. Yeah, he plays piano. All right. Next question. So we're at five so far, and you've got two out of 5.
Damn.
Where is the Mona Lisa located?
That has to be the Louvre in Paris.
Yes. All right. 3 for 3. 3 and 3. You're getting there. Here's another gimme. You got this one. Who invented the telephone?
Bell.
Yep.
Graham Bell.
Yep. Alexander Graham Bell. Yep. We'll give that one to you. What was the name of Dave Chappelle's first comedy special?
If I don't get this, I'm not a comedian. And you know what? I don't know. I have no idea. So I guess I'll be coming out to Sacramento and doing the open mics.
Well, we do have open mics. First and third Tuesday every month. Apparently, I have an opening
Jenny.
now, February 27th and 28th, where the headliner used to be Patrick DeGuire.
I don't know.
It was called Killing Them Softly.
Okay. Okay.
I know. I hate it when it's something you think you should know, and you're like, "Yeah, I didn't even know it after you told me either." I wasn't anywhere close to that. All right. Well, hopefully we'll give you an easier one. What's the capital of Louisiana?
Baton Rouge.
Baton Rouge. Yeah, there we go. Okay, redeeming yourself here. You're still 5 to 4, so you're 5 out of 9. Last question. What model number of iPhone did Apple skip?
You forgot it's Final Jeopardy too. He could wager points, but now.
Oh, do you want? Well, now you know.
It's a guess 2.
No, good thing we didn't let you wager any of your points.
What was it?
They went from 8 to the iPhone X to celebrate the 10th year anniversary.
Okay.
So they skipped the iPhone 9.
Wait, so the question, Jenny, is what's the average most comedians get?
On the trivia?
Yeah.
Let's see. I mean, it's between like 5 and 7. I think this is average. You're not below average.
Yeah, this is actually crazy. Yeah.
I'm just happy when you get on the board. I would hate to see a big old goose egg and be like, wow, what do you know then? I mean, I like to say that comics are very intelligent people. You have to be as quick-witted as you guys are, but when you're doing trivia across the board, you can't be knowledgeable in everything all the time. Unless it's comedy specials.
That's right. Good one, Jenny. Good one.
Thank you very much. Well, let's see. Is there any exciting things coming up for you, or anything exciting that happened?
Let's see. In May, I'll be doing another tour. Going to Japan, Korea, and I believe Singapore with Paul Ogata and Adam Hunter.
Love Paul Ogata.
I was just on Comics Unleashed. I don't even know the name of my own comedy show I was on. No, I was on Comics Unleashed last week, on Monday, the 2nd. I guess that's that was a lot of fun.
Nice.
I was very, very happy with what I did.
Good.
I'm thinking what else? I mean, working the road a bit more as of late.
Yeah.
Starting to look at doing some more motivational speaking, comedy for the different blind organizations out there. To be honest,
Oh yeah,
Jenny, I haven't
that's
worked
great.
a lot within the blind community.
Hmm.
And I was hoping to do a show in Las Vegas. Las Vegas. It's called Sagebrush, and I was hoping to bring out Carlos, but there wasn't room, budget, whatever. So I'm hoping I can do it next year. But I'm
Hmm.
trying to get more involved within the blind community. I think it's often a forgotten community. And
Yeah,
yeah, I mean, hustling, doing what I can do.
that's awesome. That's awesome. And I love that there's more travels on the horizon too. So that's
Yeah.
great. It's perfect. And then you'll be at Laughs Unlimited this
The
month, the
27th and
27th and the
28th.
28th. Yes. So very exciting there. Get your tickets now, laughsunlimited.com. Thank you so much for taking the time today and
Oh, thank
to
you
chat
so
with
much.
me.
Thank you so much for having me and giving me the opportunity to come out to Laughs. I'm definitely looking forward to it again. I was out there many years ago.
Yeah.
It definitely has meaning to me.
That's
Uh,
so awesome.
yeah.
So were you in the same location?
Yes.
You know where it is now?
Yep.
Is that where it was?
Yep.
Okay. Because I
Yep.
know that it was always in Old Sacramento, but it moved from the alley up to where it is
Yeah.
Front Street now.
And I when I stepped in when I was out there last year, you have those wooden pillars.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was definitely nostalgic.
You're
So
like, I remember that. I ran into it last time too. So smack.
exactly. Exactly. Yeah. The people listening should come out to the show to see if I fall off the stage.
I mean, I'm not going to say it won't hurt, but it's not the tallest stage I've seen, so it could be worse.
Let's have some fun. But
That's
yeah.
funny. I just got one thing though, real quick. I was gonna because I was telling Jenny this about when we were on the trip about the burial thing. Did you ever?
Oh,
yeah.
yes. Hey, what did Jenny think?
I didn't get that.
He said he said to ask you about it. You were going to tell me.
Yeah, because
okay.
Go ahead.
So I'm married now. When I went with Carlos to Australia and other places, I believe I was engaged at that time, and my kids were telling me, Dad, if you die before you get married, we want to bury you next to Mom. And my fiance, girlfriend at the time, said, if you get buried next to your ex, I'm not going to visit you whatsoever. And I'm like, but we're not married yet. And how could you do this? And I mean, it got into a pretty good discussion. Thankfully, I'm married. So that's now
well, thankfully you didn't die before you got married. I guess.
Right? But yeah. So it was a good question. What do you think, Jenny?
Oh, I hope whoever's in charge cremates me and throws me wherever they want. It matters not to me. I will be gone from this body, so they can do whatever they'd like with
whatever.
Okay. I mean,
that's a good way out of it.
I hope they don't drop them at Laughs Unlimited. And if they do, I will haunt all of your asses.
Love it.
I'll boo you from the great beyond.
I love it.
Also, too, Patrick, because you're the modern day the Brady Bunch. You guys have how many kids between you, and what are the age ranges?
8 kids. I have 4. Rami has 4. Blended, 5 boys, 3 girls. And Jenny, there is so much material.
Yeah,
sure. So much material. So I've been working on a bunch of different bits. Because I'm the one that has to pick up my daughter stepdaughter from elementary school. And if I'm not able to pick her up, it's her dad. But when her dad picks her up, he's picking her up like in a luxury car with a hot Happy Meal. And I can't do that because, you know, I have to walk about a mile and a half to her elementary school. And like, I remember one time it was really, really hot, and I thought I would do something nice and get her a popsicle, but it started to melt. So I had to run, and nothing looks more gay than running with a popsicle her elementary school to give it to her. By the time I get there, it's nothing but a melted mess. She's upset, complaining.
You say, here, I brought you fruit juice in a plastic container that looks like a popsicle.
Exactly. So, but there's so much material. But I love having a big family, because if the wife gets mad at me, eventually there'll be 8 people that can drive me. So
that's true.
You
That's
can't
true.
hold that against me. If you piss me off,
I was just thinking, now I know why you travel so much. 8 kids at home, I travel a lot too.
Yeah. My wife tells me all the time, you don't have reality. You can leave whenever you want. So,
Hilarious. Tell her, be careful. The last wife said that too, and you see what happened.
Yeah. It's nice though.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time, and we'll be seeing you soon. 27th,
for sure.
28th.
Thank you so much for having me, Jenny. It was great to be on the podcast. And then for your listeners, Instagram is at Patrick D Comedy, whatever that's
perfect. Yes,
Patrick D Comedy. There's a bunch of stuff for me going overseas, doing this, doing that. And then my website is patrickdeguirecomedy.com, and you can find it on IG. Just go to IG and click on it, and it'll take you there to a bunch of other stuff.
Sounds great. Well, we will see you again soon.
Okay. See you soon.
Thanks.
Thank you. Bye-bye.